departments, either in batting or in bowling. What do you say, Omar?
I agree with you. I mean, Pakistan is a dark horse, in this competition, and given their recent form, they've done reasonably well. So, as you said, it's a matter of them, wanting to do well. Obviously, they want to do well for Pakistan for a lot of different reasons, and obviously, show the world that they're capable. I mean, definitely, there's abundance of talent in that team, no doubt.
Absolutely.
But the question is, will they show up to play cricket on any given day?
That is a big question. I agree with you. What about you, Karan?
I don't consider Pakistan a threat to this World Cup.
And why not, though?
They have so much of their own internal problems that right now the least thing they can think about is cricket.
Yeah, but don't you think so when it comes to the internal problems? Just before the World Cup has started, they have thrown all those internal problems in a garbage bin and they are actually looking forward to win this championship?
Well, that happens and being said before any tournament Pakistan walks into. But then how come there are problems in every tournament?
Well, that's true, though. Coming back to that point,
I think
Omar, what would you say?
I mean, I was too young to recall, what transpired before the '92 World Cup team, before the '92 World Cup. But from what I remember vaguely, nobody had given them a chance, and then they had a great leader in Imran Khan who inspired them to win that championship. And I'm not sure. Obviously, Afridi is not in the same boat as Imran Khan, but I feel as if they're in a similar situation. They've gone through a rough period for the last couple of years, but now they've just started to peak at the right time. So this might be their best opportunity to win the World Cup since '92.
Hello, we're in Brampton talking about the 2011 ICC World Cricket Cup match. And as the mayor of the city of Brampton, Bramptonians across the city will be cheering and celebrating their favorite team as we enter into World Cup match this spring. I want to say, as mayor of Brampton, that we celebrate cricket in Brampton. In fact, since 1976, we began having cricket games played here in Brampton. Today we have over 13 cricket pitches across Brampton, over 100 teams, over 1,000 matches a year. This is cricket in Brampton. In 2004, we formed the Brampton Cricket Association, and that served as a vehicle for communication and understanding, and really was instrumental in growing cricket in Brampton from 13 teams to over 80 teams in just 6 years. Recently, the Brampton Cricket Association evolved into the Brampton Cricket Advisory Committee, and we're now facilitating all cricket groups in Brampton. And how have we done? Well, Brampton was named as the host during the Pan Am Games for a World Cricket Invitational. We're now building and planning a cricket stadium here in Brampton. So cricket is alive and well in Brampton. I want to say to everyone cheering on your favorite team, we wish you a great cricket season.
जब लड़की अपनी स्किन की वजह से परेशान हो
तो फिक्र की क्या बात है, लेजर स्पॉट है ना।
लेजर स्पॉट, फोटोफेशियल, थर्माज एंटी एजिंग, लेजर हेयर रिमूवल, लेजर स्पॉट, where beauty meets elegant professionals.
लेजर स्पॉट, हाईवे 10 और क्वींस के संगम पर। कॉल शेला 9054872680।
लॉ ऑफिस।
किसी को कनाडा आना हो या अपने घर की क्लोजिंग करवाना हो, कोई अपना हमसफर खो जाए या फिर सड़क पर हादसा हो जाए, सांगा लॉ ऑफिस।
We deal in immigration, real estate, family law, and personal injury matters, but don't settle for less than you deserve.
Sangha Law Office.
Give us a call 24 hours to know your legal rights.
905-456-9911.
ਫਰਨੀਚਰ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਦੇ ਦੋ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਪਹਿਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਦਿਹਾੜੀ ਗੇੜੇ ਕੱਢੋ ਤੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਪਸ ਆ ਜਾਓ, ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਇੱਕ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਾਓ ਤੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਪਸੰਦ ਦਾ ਫਰਨੀਚਰ ਘਰ ਲੈ ਆਓ। ਨੋਬਲ ਫਰਨੀਚਰ ਤੇ ਲੱਗੀ ਆ ਭਾਰੀ ਸੇਲ, ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ 100% ਫਰਨੀਚਰ। ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਨੋਬਲ ਫਰਨੀਚਰ ਦੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਬ੍ਰਾਂਚ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੋ। 905 790 6790 905 790 6790 ਨੋਬਲ फर्नीचर।
अपने कारोबार की तरक्की के लिए प्रिंट पब्लिसिटी और बेहतरीन प्रिंटिंग के लिए सिर्फ एक ही नाम,
Signs to go.
जहां जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी से स्टोर फ्रंट साइंस, चैनल लेटर्स, बैनर्स, रियल स्टेट साइंस, सैंडविच बोर्ड्स, व्हीकल ग्राफिक्स, बिजनेस कार्ड्स, पोस्ट कार्ड्स, लेबल्स, फ्लायर्स आपके बजट और आपके वक्त में बनाए जाते हैं। आपका काम सिर्फ सोचना है, क्योंकि
We print your thoughts.
साइंस टू गो।
So, guys, that was all about ICC Cricket World Cup 2011, and I thank to both of you for that point of view, that that you have given India and Sri Lanka, your teams, to be like you're supporting or whatsoever that you think who can win the World Championship. Now, coming back to our second topic of this day, which is cricket in Canada. What do you think? Because I personally feel that cricket in Canada has a very good scope, has a very good growth, and it's actually growing, as a matter of fact, day by day. But still, we feel that in cricket Canada, there are still like so many problems which is happening on the daily basis. So coming back to that, those problems, those issues, how would you like elaborate? First of all, you, Umar, what do you think that cricket in Canada really needs to do something to take Canadian national team or to take cricket in Canada to that level?
I think first of all, people need to be held accountable in what they do. Their actions are not the people who run cricket. They're not held accountable.
All right.
And they tend to think that they can do whatever they want and get away with it, which in turn is harming the growth of Canadian cricket in general. Obviously, that trend has to change. There are lots of different factors which play, which can go into changing. But guys like us, who love cricket, who have sacrificed so much, I think we need to take more responsibility in terms of how cricket is run in Canada. It's time for us to step up to the plate and take charge from the guys who are running cricket now. To tell them, this is not how it's going to work. And we should demand that they should be held accountable for what they've done and the mess that they have created in Canadian cricket, and to get rid of them eventually.
Okay. And when you talk about all those responsibilities and those personal initiatives that can be taken from from youth or from youngsters, Karun, how would you say what can be those responsibilities and those initiatives which the youth or youngsters here in Canada can take to take the cricket in Canada to that certain level?
I would say, I would like to give myself as an example in that point of view.
Okay, and
like you gotta support your players. You gotta support the game itself. You
Oh,
gotta stand up
absolutely.
for your rights.
Oh, absolutely, I agree with you. Like without support, there is nothing.
Exactly. If you're making hundreds and 50s in any league in Canada, at least you deserve a chance to be in that 25 or 40 or 50, whatever they shortlist.
Absolutely.
But there are so many cricketers who are such great cricketers I cannot even describe the ability they have. Because put it this way, if there's a guy from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, West Indies, who was currently playing for the under 16 and 19 team but moved here with the family, he still have those skills. Explore them.
Definitely.
Instead of that, our current system is stuck to one bunch. I don't know the reason why, but all I could say is that they don't see past that. Go past it. For that, we have to be together as the players and say that, what? We are performing. We are wasting our time for the sports I love, for the country we love. We want to represent our country. We have the talent. Give us a chance. For that, you have to make a criteria of selection. There is no criteria for selection in Cricket Canada.
Definitely.
There's a guy in the team right now. He's in the team compared to somebody who, like Umar, who has spent 7 years with the team, and that guy have barely spent 7 weeks with the team, and he's playing at the world's biggest stage. Guy like me, who's been playing for past years in and out, at a point left my job, left my school, everything for the commitment.
Left everything for that matter, whatever
for commitment for my
have
country
it in the life, yeah.
And everything. Got the Central A contract. We were 2 of the 7 players who got first contract in history of Canada. And then when the time came, I was thrown out, and personal friends and family members were called from different clubs, and the team went for the World Cup qualifiers. So this is not how you develop cricket. So this is where players have to stand and say, we are performing, we want to be in the team, give us a chance.
And when it comes to like that thing that you were thrown out or whatever the selection process, the criteria or the selection committee is, Umar, what do you think? What's really cricket in Canada? What they're really lacking in? Like what is the actual thing behind all this? Like is it like the board of members they have in cricket in Canada? Is it like all the like CEOs or presidents? Or is it actually like, you know, the Cricket Canada in itself who is actually causing the problems for like all the cricketers who are in Canada?
I mean, you can't really pinpoint one thing. I think it's a combination of some of the things you have mentioned. You know, maybe because of political power, or people have made decisions based on the fact that they've promised people to get board positions just so their players can get on the team, or vice versa. Which is it's very damaging to cricket in Canada.
It is. Big time.
Take Karun's example. Obviously he worked really hard to get on the team. He did well.